Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today is the first part to our two-part series of Battle of the Flyers. In this series, we're going to be talking about the two most relevant flyers in the Rainbow Cup, Mantine and Charizard. We're going to be talking about the advantages and disadvantages to both. We're going to be talking about the movesets that you can use, and then we're also going to be talking about how to successfully fulfill their roles in your team. Hopefully by the end of the series, we're gonna see who is the superior flyer. In this episode, we're gonna be focusing on Mantine. Now we know that Mantine is the anti-Venusaur and Fortress counter. The only problem is that Venusaur has Frenzy Plant. And Frenzy Plant being such a nuclear bomb move and being neutral towards Mantine makes Venusaur still a threat towards Mantine, which makes Mantine now considered a soft counter. But a big advantage that Mantine has over Charizard is the fact that he is part water and part flying, which makes him have a better matchup towards the water types and the fire types. There are many different ways you could possibly use Mantine. You just gotta pick now. Do you want it to be more of a Venusaur counter, or do you want him to be better overall? What I would recommend, make sure that you do have a water type move on Mantine. This means to either have Bubble as the fast move or to have Water Pulse as the secondary charge move. The reason why I say that is because you want to make sure that you have that fire coverage. You want to make sure that you can be able to hit that super effective damage against Typhlosion, Magcargo, Ninetales, or the episode 2 topic of our series, Charizard. Even though we all know that Water Pulse is a very terrible move. Now you can go with the Wing Attack, Ice Beam, Water Pulse option, or you can go with the Bubble, Ice Beam, and Aerial Ace. I find those two movesets tend to be one of the better movesets for this meta in the Rainbow Cup. The most definite thing here is that Ice Beam should be on your moveset, no matter what. Now the reason why I say that is because more coverage against Kingdra, Quagsire, and also of course the grass types where Ice Beam just does so much damage. And of course it'll also cover against the mirror match in case you actually go Mantine. When using Mantine in your team of 3, you want to make sure that you're going to be A, using Mantine, B, being able to cover Mantine's counter, and then C, going to be able to cover your bodyguard's counter as well. For example, you're going to be using Mantine, and then something that completely ruins Mantine would be an electric user, like Raichu or Magneton. So you'd use something that can be able to counter that, so that would be Quagsire. And then you want a counter to Quagsire's counter. So therefore that would be a fire or bug type, because we know that grass would be able to counter Quagsire, like Venusaur or Meganium. So then you're going to throw in a Ninetales or a Fortress, or maybe even a Beedrill. Who knows? Choice is yours. Now after some battles, we're going to be going up against Scrub Lord Dustin. We're going to be starting off with our Azumarill. He's going to be starting off with his Ninetales. So we're going to be doing super effective damage just because we do have Bubble on our Azumarill. And we're just going to be just farming energy. And we're just waiting. Oh, he went for the switch. And I was going to go into Venusaur. And we're going to try to bait that shield with the Ice Beam. Basically just force that shield. And then we're going to go switch right away to our Mantine. Boom, there's the switch. And there goes the Frenzy Plant. Now we know Frenzy Plant, even though it is neutral, is just such a nuclear bomb on us. So we don't want to get hit with it, so we're going to shield up. And now we're just going to be hitting him with those wing attacks. Just doing a super effective damage. And then we're going to go with the Aerial Ace. But then again, he does go with a Frenzy Plant. But we're like, you know what, it's okay. We could survive this in Frenzy Plant. But as you can see, boom, it literally just took like almost half our health away. So now we're going with Aerial Ace. And that is also going to be super effective. And that is going to basically take out his Venusaur. So there you go, the problem of Venusaur is gone. So our Quagsire will be safe. So now again, we're going to be using our Mantine against the Ninetales. Now remember what I said, we do have Water Pulse on there. And he went to try to bait us with the Solar Beam, and it was not going to happen. So now he went in with the Water Pulse. And does he shield? He doesn't shield, and Ninetales goes down, 2 down by Mantine. And now, of course, we have Quagsire, and we're going to switch out, and we're going to go to our Venusaur with Razor Leaf. Yes, our Venusaur has Razor Leaf, and the reason why is because we mainly use our Venusaur to take down the Quagsire. And with Razor Leaf, he just completely devastates Quagsire. And that is the end of round 1. Now going into round 2, we're going to be starting off with our Raichu, and he's going to be starting off with his Execute. Now, our Raichu is a Legacy Raichu, so it does have Thunder Shock, so the energy gain with our Raichu is going to be amazing. We're going to be doing our Wild Charge, making him think that we're going to be using Thunder Punch and try to force Beta Shield, but we're not doing that. We're going straight for Wild Charge, and there we go. We just took Execute's health down to the yellow. And we're going to be shielding because we do not want to get hit by that Ancient Power, because it would have done crazy damage to our Raichu. And then we're going to go with the Thunder Punch, make him think again that we're going to be going in with our Wild Charge. And we're going to be hopefully baiting a shield here. Yep, no, we do not bait the shield. We should have went for Wild Charge because he was not shielding on that Execute. And now again, we're going to go with the Thunder Punch. I think he lagged just a little bit, but we talked about it after, and he seemed like everything was okay. There he shielded, and now he's going to go for the Ancient Power. Yeah, the Ancient Power. Yeah, it's the Ancient Power. And we're not going to shield there just because we know Raichu has such low health. It's not worth using the shield. And now we're going to go in with our Mantine. Our Mantine is just going to hit him with Wing Attack once, and the Execute will be gone. So we do have a little bit of energy gain for whatever's going to come in next. He's going to be coming with his Quagsire. And we're like, okay, you know what? Let's switch out of here. Let's bring in our Venomoth. Venomoth, again, just doesn't do crazy good damage towards Quagsire, but we put him in there hoping for the best, see what we can do. But we know Quagsire actually wins the matchup against Venomoth, even with the super buffed up Confusion. So we're going to go in with the Poison Fang and try to hope we're going to do a little bit of damage at least, and it barely does anything to Quagsire. Now this is why Quagsire is the god of the Rainbow Cup. He just completely devastates the entire cup. Look at that, Stone Edge, boom. Our Venomoth is completely gone, and we're left with our Mantine. And he still has a shield, but we're going to go in for the Water Pulse and see exactly what we can do. Hope for the best. We don't have our Ice Beam on this Mantine, but we are going to be collecting TMs, and we are going to be changing it to Ice Beam 100%. We're going to be probably going with our Wing Attack, Ice Beam, Water Pulse moveset. And now he's just going to finish us off here. We're going to just hope here to get the Water Pulse. We couldn't get it off. And now he's going to go in with the Sludge Bomb. And that is going to be the end of our Mantine. And now the scores are 1 and 1. Now going into round 3, we're going to be starting off with our Mantine, and he's going to be going in with his Ninetales. And we're just going to be going hard with those wing attacks, try to do as much damage as we can, and we do have that Water Pulse, so we're going to be able to do that crazy super effective damage. But we're going to try to bait the shield and hopefully do as much damage as we can with this Aerial Ace, and we're going to get the Aerial Ace off. It is a little bit of a glitch. It didn't show that what damage did. He didn't shield. As you can see, there are still 2 shields, but it did do some decent damage. You're going to see him when he comes back in. And now we're going to go with this Kingdra, and we're going to switch out, and we're going to go into our Venusaur with Razor Leaf. Remember, Razor Leaf, I honestly think, I really like Razor Leaf. As long as you are going to be using Venusaur with Razor Leaf, and then 2 other Pokemon, maybe 1 other Pokemon with this really spammy charge attacks that kind of hit those shields, break the shields, and then you come in with Razor Leaf at the end. As long as you can pull off that 1 Frenzy Plant, even without it, just Razor Leaf is just too amazing. You just saw what he did to Kingdra. It just completely ruins him, and then completely also ruins Quagsire. I love the Razor Leaf Venusaur against the Quagsire. So now, again, he's going to be coming in with his Ninetales, and as you can see, that Aerial Ace that we did go off actually brought his Ninetales into the yellow. We're going to let Venusaur go down, because now we're going to come back in with our Mantine. And we're just going to charge up, and we're going to go straight for the Aerial Ace again, just because we know that Aerial Ace takes less energy, and we're hoping to break a shield here. Nope, we don't, so therefore, we just going to finish off that Ninetales with just Wing Attack. And now we're waiting for his 3rd Pokemon to come in. We have our moves pretty much charged all over again, and we're going to go again, Aerial Ace again. We're going to go straight for that Fortress with the Aerial Ace. And that's going to bait his last shield. And his first shield, and now we both have 1 shield each. And we're going to be going again with another Aerial Ace. That's the thing I love about Mantine, is just because he's just super effective against Fortress and Venusaur, and those aerial aces just either do crazy neutral damage or super effective damage depending what you're going up against. So we took the hit, we're fine, and now we're going to be going in with our Quagsire, and we're just going to just build up energy with those mud shots. And we're just like, you know what, we're going to go Sludge Bomb, making him think that we're going for the Stone Edge to try to bait that last shield. And hopefully we're going to do that right here. Yes, that's the final shield. And now we're just going to build up energy. And he's going to try to throw a, I think it's a Rock Tomb. And we're going to just shield that last move just because we have that extra shield. And Rock Tomb wouldn't do too much to a Quagsire anyway. And we're going to pull off that last Stone Edge. And that should be the end of round 3. GG Scrub Lord Dustin. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one.